Many inside sources are talking about an imminent real estate crash, bigger than anything we've ever seen before. But the projected $16 trillion ready to hammer into RWA tokenization could be the ultimate solution. Welcome to the blockchain basement, where we remain based every single day. This is the truth.
Intro card right there. We are the bread and butter of all the information that's been swimming across the internet for crypto news.
If you're watching this right now but want to become part of the blockchain basement dweller community, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and find our Discord link in the description below. Underneath the surface of all the moving parts within blockchain development stands something monumental: the tokenization of real-world assets, or RWAs. This is a $16 trillion opportunity sitting right underneath the surface. The introduction of fractional tokenization for real estate is going to allow the little guy to get a chance at the big table with these high barrier assets. Commercial real estate is plummeting in value, and high-ticket investors and banks are sitting here staring at their balance sheets terrified. As it sits right now, these banks are underwater by $675 billion. Properties are viewed at large as illiquid assets. There's a painful process in buying and selling these high-ticket items, not to mention the difficulty in finding the right buyers and sellers. Founder of the infamous BlackRock, Larry Fink, has it right. Tokenization is the way of the future.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities.
When a property can be tokenized into fractional shares, suddenly an entire secondary market opens up and real estate gains access to liquidity that was previously untapped. The middle and lower class can suddenly have fractional ownership of these properties. This is a vehicle of investment that can help build their portfolios and revenue growth. Not to mention, selling a property bit by bit can actually increase its overall value. This is because more buyers are available at these lower tokenized entry points. This opens up an entire new world for real estate with instantaneous transactions and no need for a middleman or a real estate agent potentially in the future. Even if someone did not want to offer fractional ownership of a property, NFTs allow for the instant sale of that property online with a verifiable ownership of records on chain. This method allows for the separation of ownership rights from cash flow rights. This creates even more ways to divvy up the benefits of owning real estate. Companies with massive portfolios of real estate like BlackRock can offer baskets of properties. This is a major advantage because then they don't have to single out every single property sale individually. These awesome capabilities within blockchain have the potential to completely redo the way that we know real estate and how things are transacted in a system that is intrinsically in need of repair. Companies like Chainlink have developed dynamic NFTs specifically tailored to the demands of real estate. DNFTs keep the token's value constantly updated with property improvements and any other changes over time, with its history verifiably recorded on a blockchain. Now, obviously, there are so many benefits to the real estate being tokenized that this is a no-brainer, but we're watching the regulation and allowance for this to actually happen. Sometimes it feels like we're watching grass grow. This, in my opinion, is because the powers that be and the institutions that are put together to transact real estate do not want this middleman technology taking away their whole use case. Blockchain tech capabilities are being held back by human limitations when it comes to data authentication and legal verification and scaling the size of this multi-trillion-dollar industry. But for the companies that are diving headfirst into this technology and building the road for it to begin with, are going to be leaps and bounds ahead of the rest of the industry when it actually comes to fruition. Even companies that publicly bash crypto for even existing are secretly working in the background on their own blockchain systems, like Onyx at JP Morgan. Now, for anyone that watches the channel, I have talked at length about Chainlink's tokenization of assets process that's already in play. But I want to list a few new projects that are also laser focused on real world assets as it begins to grow. Stobox looks to fundraise real estate projects via tokenization and transforming these into liquid assets. Landshare offers access to a pool of real estate assets that are all put on the blockchain through RWA tokens. DigiShares is another sneaky pick that's on the up and come. And finally, Propy. These are all blockchain systems focused on the tokenization of real estate. What I showed you is just a sample of the amount of companies that are leaning into this technology on the forefront. It won't take long for the benefits to outweigh the risks as commercial real estate continues to fall off of a cliff. And soon everyone is going to look for the next step in technology innovations that can help them improve profits.
How much did we lose today?
$1 billion.
And yesterday?
$1 billion.
Much like banking and traditional finance systems need a facelift, commercial and single-family real estate has much to innovate upon, and middlemen technologies that have existed previously are going to be a thing of the past as we see the tokenization of assets and blockchain take that position. Just as we see in traditional finance and banking, there's a massive need for a facelift to the system as we know it. Blockchain and the tokenization of assets is the next major step in this journey as crypto. Much like as we see in traditional finance and banking, our system at large needs an uplift. Blockchain technology and the tokenization of real-world assets is right around the corner and being built out as we speak. And that is why I come to you every single day with the top crypto news and advancements in our sector. This change is moving at breakneck speed and people need to know about what's coming. Be a part of this technological tea party and join us here on the Blockchain Basement every single day at 2 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and Rumble. And if you made it this far, you might just like me. So smash that like button, share this out with a friend, and spread this message far and wide. Thanks for joining me today on this episode. I'm the Druth, and I'll be seeing you very soon.